certified by WeatherRate for the most accurate forecast in the Ozarks.
Well, one round of rain through and a lot more rain to go. We had a pretty good wave of rain and embedded thunderstorms sweep from southwest to northeast across the area today. This is what's left of it. Still some pockets of rain in there and maybe even a few lightning strikes. That will continue to gradually migrate toward the Mississippi River. More rain coming in from the southwest. That will move in this evening. Now, with this first wave that came through, we did have a few reports of small hail in our area, but there were some reports of large hail along and west of I-49, a golf ball size, over toward the Miami, Oklahoma area. Now we're finding that severe weather setting up down to our southwest across southern Oklahoma into Texas. Looks like we got a pretty good squall line now setting up west of the Dallas-Fort Worth area. This will be making its way northeast overnight tonight. Now, the core of our storm is still back over New Mexico, so it's going to take through tomorrow morning to get that storm through. Locally for us, in terms of a severe weather threat, if you've been outside, you've noticed temperatures are kind of chilly. The rain that came through knocked readings back into the 40s, and that's where they're going to tend to stay overnight tonight. So with the setup that we have in place, if we do see any isolated strong to severe storms, and that's a possibility, especially closer to and south of the state line, the risk that would come out of those storms would be for hail. Now, what's going to happen is this storm is also going to produce a lot of rainfall, and I think that now is the bigger concern. Heavy rainfall north of the interstate, generally around an inch or less, but along and south of the interstate, 1 to 3 inches, and that's going to lead to creeks rising and streams rising and potential for low water crossings being impacted, and that's why we have a flood watch in effect for tonight through Friday morning. Our storm will look like this. At 9 o'clock this evening, rain where it's dry now will overspread those areas, southern Missouri and northern Arkansas. As we work through midnight tonight, still a steady rain. I think the best chance for thunderstorms overnight tonight will tend to be near and south of the state line, but I can't rule out a few rumbles of thunder further north. As we work through 7 o'clock in the morning, notice that wave moves out, but there'll be still additional waves of showers and possibly some isolated thunderstorm activity to come through Friday morning. I don't expect now for a changeover to snow. I can't rule out maybe some snowflakes trying to mix in, but it doesn't look like the atmosphere is going to cool sufficiently now for a changeover to snow. And the rain should taper off as we get into Friday afternoon with the potential of some breaks in the clouds, especially north of the interstate, as we work through the late afternoon time frame. Another aspect of this storm is the wind, and I think areas along and south of the interstate, we can expect gusts of 35 to 45 miles per hour, especially towards sunrise and through the morning time frame on Friday. Temperatures also really won't warm much. It looks like a morning low of 38 with temperatures trying to recover to about 45, but the weekend is looking great. Mostly sunny Saturday and Sunday, low 60s on Saturday for a high and around 70 for a high on Sunday. Bailey?
All right, thanks, Jamie.